Hello everyone, today is going to be epic because I just got a whole load of fresh upgrades for my brand new Canyon Torque. I absolutely love Canyon because the other day I mentioned to them that I wanted to do bar spins and tail whips on my new Canyon Torque here, and they're like, okay, drop it off at the office and we'll make that happen. So a few days later, the bike then arrived back at mine and they'd done a huge upgrade to it. They put on a whole new crankset and also the SRAM GX wireless upgrade kit, which is so cool because that means endless bar spins. They also run the cable, the front cable, through the forks for me, routed that all properly and professionally in their workshop, and now you can spin the bars and still have gears which are electric, which is so cool. I know these have been out for a while, but for me to have gears that are like that is well cool. So we decided to come to Twisted Oaks Bike Park today, as this is the best place around to spin some bars, kick some whips and do some flips. So let's get straight into it. Let's just warm up this trickery then with a suicide no-hander. A touch of wind in the air then. I just had to like slightly preempt it so my bars are a bit sideways on the sui then. Let's just flip it. Such a delight for flips, actually unreal. Crazy how these wireless gears actually, the second you press the button, they work. Kind of incredible really. Yeah, let's try and Superman seat grab this bike. Oh! That was quite good actually. I need to jump a little bit bigger for that bit more extension, but nice for the first ones to get a good feeling for it on such a jump like that. It's well cool. Right, let's get this bar spin underway then. Bar spin number one then. Easy. It's so sick that this is now able to bar spin. It like opens up a whole new level of riding you can do on the bike. Before we get into some tail whip action, let's do a few spins on there. I'll try and get like a nice dump 360 here. Nice bit of a dumpy lean on that then, but I really wanted to get a tail whip, didn't I? That was like the goal on that bike, so you can do bars and whips on such a big but manoeuvrable bike. That's what's so sick about it. Like, I never really wanted a bike with that much travel, but it rides so well and so manoeuvrable, but that I actually think it's one of my favourite bikes, which is well cool. So let's see if we can get a tail whip on it and see how manoeuvrable it really is. First tail whip on this beast. Oh, easy. That is a dream and a dream come true. All things mixed up to the ultimate dream. This bike is the best. How can something so multi-purposefully useful be so epic at absolutely everything? Tricks, going fast, big jumps. The Vanta jam's coming up in the next week and I'm well excited for that. If you don't know what that is, Bike Park Wales, the biggest bike park in the UK, has this huge jam and they've got big jumps built and that's going to be next week. I'm well pumped for that. So it's nice to get a few tricks thrown down before we get into that event. Having said all that about the Vanta jam, I just had a mind spark. I'm going to try a 360 no-hander. Although it is getting a bit windy, it might actually make the trick more steezy. Let's give it a go. Here we go. Oh no, yeah, that'll work dreamishly. Oh, wow, that was some wind then. I saw that. Nice. That trick feels a little bit unnatural on this bike. So I need a few more rides over the next days to really dial that in, because I think with the bigger wheel and the longer frame compared to the slope bike, it's sort of, the bars sort of turn a little bit, but it's a nice feeling. Good extension then, soft landing with all that suspension. What more can you want? Well good. We're now over at the jump section, which is just across from the mulch. There's loads of different lines here to transfer, hip, hit straight, do whatever you want on. Super fun, so we're going to get into that. But before we do, I have a pair of Pilgrims here, and for any of you lucky enough to ride here, I'm going to put them down over here. Look. So first come, first find. You can have some Pilgrims on me. Go find them. Let's hit that line. Here we go then, cruising into this fun line. Nice. Let's get a transfer option here. Yo. Then you can clear this whole thing over to there. Here we go on another line. It's well cool, this one. Oh, what a line. I'm getting all excited now, finding new lines here. So this line I just done then with the flip, I've noticed you can go off that second takeoff across into the middle one, and then we can go straight on from there for a bit of a line. Let's try that. I reckon if you stand down there, or maybe on that landing there with the blue, you'll be able to see if it works. Might have to go a touch slower into it. Oh yeah, new line unlocked. That's so cool. Just as I was dropping in on that line, I realised you can go straight on this small one and then across into the bigger one. Then you'll have loads of speed on that booter there. Should be cool. Here you go, next gap to unlock. Oh, oh, that's so good on there. Then jump the whole of that. Oh, yes. I think with that new line in, you can go huge on that jump now. And you get a huge lofty boost on it after all that speed. Race that in there. Oh, oh my God, that was massive. That's way too much speed. Oh yeah, that is lovely. And clear that. Sick. I think with that newfound speed, we can get a nice flip and a hander on there. Slow motion. We've just come across from the jumps to this tree. What a beast. Look, it's perfectly angled. I think I've seen Tom Cardy do this before. He's definitely launched a tree in here. I think this is the one because it's perfectly angled, and I've just piled up a little bit of dirt there, and I think you can just come in, launch out of it. I actually don't know where I'm going to launch to because there's a hole there and loads of stinging nettles here. Wow. Well, let me have another go on it and see how high I can go up there. It feels pretty good, but the further you go up, the more curved it gets, and I'm scared my front wheel's gonna like slide off. This is a new unlock, isn't it, in the park as well? Wow, what a sick little hit. Give that a go on your next here. For the finale, I wanna hit my favorite jump and get sideways. The light is perfect. Let's just drop a slow-mo right now, right over there. I love that jump, it's so fun. It's straight out of a berm, so you kind of just keep turning up the lip, and then you can just lean it as much as you dare into that slightly hipped landing. Well cool. I don't love it as much as this new setup though. That is something else. Epically responsive gears, and they just work every time, which is very cool, unlike my setups of stuff usually. Doesn't work that well because I'm so bad at mechanics. And then obviously you can spin the bars, and then this bike works for tail whips, bar spins, basically a huge slopestyle bike that you can ride downhill on, rampage stuff, massive jump, whatever you want. Absolutely love it. That is such a dream. So once again, thank you very much to Canyon for taking this from me, sorting it out and making it even better than it already was. That is absolutely amazing. You guys are the best. But on that bombshell of absolute fun, excitement, biking, new parts and trickery, that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That'd be awesome if you leave some comments, and it'd be sick if you subscribe. See you in the next one. Subscribe.